So far, many missions have been launched, providing a wealth of information about planets, exoplanets, and the moon. However, there is one mission that has reached a place in space where not only humans, but even their imagination has not ventured. Yes, you guessed it right. We are talking about that historic mission that continues to provide scientists with information that was once only the stuff of theories and imagination. But now the question is, what is the current state of this mission that revealed the universe's secrets to us? Is it still sending us data, or has it been lost somewhere in the darkness? Believe me, this is a story that will leave you astonished. So, let's dive into the details. Every space mission has a predetermined lifespan because these missions run on fuel, and the rockets have a fixed fuel capacity. But who could have imagined that a small spacecraft launched from Earth would travel billions of kilometers to a place no human-made object had ever reached? This was no small feat, and scientists accomplished it 47 years ago. This story takes us back to the 1970s, a time when space science was rapidly advancing. During that era, NASA achieved several successful missions, like the Apollo mission that landed on the moon. All eyes were now on what secrets of the solar system would be uncovered next, and thus, the Voyager mission was born. In reality, in 1977, NASA built two spacecraft, often referred to as twins, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Their design allowed them to closely study all the major planets in our solar system and venture into the depths of the universe. Scientists named it Voyager, meaning traveler, because its purpose was to embark on unknown journeys. Have you ever wondered why it was launched specifically in 1977? Well, there was a special reason that year. All our planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, aligned in a straight line, a rare coincidence that occurs once every 176 years. NASA scientists took advantage of this astronomical phenomenon and planned the Voyager mission to use minimal fuel, leveraging gravity to travel from one planet to another. This was no ordinary mission. You can gauge its significance from the fact that it was built with the best technology of that time, whether it was the high-range antenna or its structure. Speaking of the high-class high-range antenna, it could send signals even from billions of kilometers away from Earth. Additionally, it was equipped with extremely modern cameras, so advanced that they were instrumental in capturing images of planets, collecting data on their moons, and studying them. Voyager 1 was launched on September 5th, and Voyager 2 on August 20th. But no one knew that this launch would go down in history in such a way that human civilization would forever be indebted to it. In 1979, it passed by Jupiter and sent such clear and colorful images that people on Earth were left in awe. No one had imagined that Jupiter could be so beautiful. For the first time, we learned how mysterious Jupiter's atmosphere is. It's a planet with storms and a dangerous red spot. Jupiter is as stunning as it is astonishing. Terrifying storms rage there, and in fact, there's a red spot so massive that our entire Earth could fit inside it. Voyager sent detailed images, and Jupiter's moons couldn't escape its gaze either. While Jupiter has many moons, Io surprised scientists the most. Speaking of Io, volcanoes were erupting there. It was the first time humans learned that, apart from Earth, there are active volcanoes on another planet or body in our solar system. Believe me, Io's images were history-changing. They remain a subject of research for scientists even today. After that, this mission brought Jupiter's other moon, Europa, to the world's attention. Voyager provided the first evidence of a thick layer of ice on Europa, and water beneath it. After leaving Jupiter behind, Voyager continued its journey and, well, eventually reached Saturn. This happened back in 1981 when it made its approach to the ringed planet. The images captured of Saturn were just so beautiful that, honestly, you wouldn't believe it. Scientists were absolutely stunned by the images of Saturn's rings because, while they look beautiful from afar, they're actually way more complex than they seem. Voyager showed us that these rings are made up of tiny pieces of ice and rock. The mission also brought Saturn's moon, especially Titan, into the spotlight. Voyager revealed that Titan has a dense atmosphere filled with gases like methane. And, you'll be surprised to know, this moon actually seems Earth-like on the inside, which made scientists start to wonder if there could possibly be life on Titan. Believe me, this revelation changed the way scientists thought. Voyager's journey didn't end there. After Jupiter and Saturn, it reached Uranus. In 1986, Voyager 2 passed by Uranus, and for the first time, we got a close-up image of Uranus. Believe me, Uranus is incredibly beautiful to look at, with a light dark blue color. But what surprised scientists the most was its axis, which is strangely tilted. Voyager discovered 10 new moons of Uranus, and the faint rings around it. Yes, you heard that right. Uranus also has faint rings, though not like Saturn's. After that, Voyager turned toward Neptune. By 1989, the mission reached Neptune. Speaking of Neptune, it's also a blue planet, but it experiences these massive storms, known as the Great Dark Spot. Voyager 2 gave us the first glimpse of this Great Dark Spot. Later, the ice on the surface of Neptune's moon Triton and the activity there really astonished scientists. Believe me, the stunning images and information about these planets not only changed science books but also transformed our way of thinking. This mission revealed many moons and showed that the planets we thought we knew were entirely different. Voyager proved that our solar system is far more complex and mysterious than we imagined. It demonstrated that human curiosity knows no bounds. But this was just the trailer. Voyager's real achievement was yet to come, and it began when it crossed the final boundary of our solar system. It reached a place where even sunlight barely reaches. That's why, when Voyager crossed this boundary, the world's eyes were fixed on it. You must be wondering, what exactly is the boundary of our solar system and how big is it? In fact, our sun has created a kind of bubble with its light and energy called the heliosphere. In the heliosphere, the sun's solar winds spread in all directions. But there comes a point when these winds weaken, and on the other side, the interstellar medium, the cold, mysterious winds between stars, begins to counter them. This boundary is called the heliopause. Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause in 2012 and Voyager 2 in 2018. Believe me, this was a historic moment not just for NASA but for scientists worldwide, as nothing like this had ever happened before. No human-made object had ever gone beyond our solar boundaries. But Voyager not only achieved this, its instruments began sending us information from beyond the solar system. Voyager revealed that the region outside the solar system is nothing like our solar system. It's extremely cold and silent, with barely any warmth from the sun. There's a thin gas there, called the interstellar medium, so faint that if a human stood there, it would feel like nothing. But for scientists, this was crucial because, for the first time, we received data from that region. This is where the winds of other stars collide with the sun's winds. Voyager's magnetosphere revealed that when it crossed the heliopause, the magnetic field changed. Why? Because the sun's magnetic influence was left behind, and Voyager had entered the magnetic field of the galaxy. This change was so unique that it took scientists years to understand it. But Voyager's information didn't stop there. It also measured the amount of cosmic rays coming from that region. In fact, outside the solar system, these rays are more intense because the sun's solar winds cannot block them. You'll be surprised to know that Voyager measured these rays for the first time and sent information about them. But the most astonishing thing was that Voyager recorded sounds from there and sent them to scientists. These sounds were of plasma waves spread all around. When scientists received this recording, it was completely new to them. It felt like a mysterious echo, as if space was speaking in a low voice. Though scientists haven't fully understood this sound, research is ongoing. By going beyond the solar system, Voyager showed another unique thing, the pale blue dot image. The pale blue dot is none other than an image of our Earth. Voyager 2 had gone so far that Earth appeared as just a tiny blue dot. This was when we realized that in our universe, Earth is just a small speck. Even beyond the solar system, Voyager continued to make discoveries. It told us that there are no planets or moons there, only endless darkness, cold winds, and faint starlight. Yet, it provided us with crucial information. Now the question is, where is it now? Is it still traveling or has it stopped somewhere? Are scientists still in contact with it or has it been lost somewhere? Speaking of Voyager 1 and 2, as mentioned, they have left the solar system. It's been over 47 years since they were launched from Earth, yet they are still traveling. Voyager 1 has traveled over 24 billion kilometers, a distance so vast that measuring it is no easy task. Voyager 2 has covered over 20 billion kilometers. Voyager 1 is now roaming in interstellar space, the region between stars, where sunlight is so weak that its effect is, well, pretty much negligible. There are no satellites, no moons, or visible light, just cold, dark, thin gas in those distant stars. But the question remains, is it still responding to our scientists? Yes, but sadly its voice is gradually weakening. As mentioned earlier, fuel is critical for any mission. For Voyager, a small nuclear power source powered by plutonium was installed, but after so many years, it is weakened. That's why many of its instruments, which were once fully operational, have been turned off to conserve energy. Still, contact with Voyager persists, and it sends its location and data to Earth every single day. But its signals are so weak that the largest antennas on Earth are needed just to capture them. Even then, it takes over 22 hours for a message to be sent or received. Scientists know it won't last much longer. In just a few years, Voyager will go completely silent, and its equipment will shut down on its own. Yet, it will continue to drift in the darkness. One thing is certain, even if it stops responding, it has become the farthest-reaching human-made mission to date. Speaking of Voyager, when it was launched in 1977, it was equipped with advanced instruments, whether cameras, magnetometers to measure magnetic fields, or sensors to collect plasma data. In fact, the radio wave-catching antenna was also highly special. Together, these instruments successfully provided everything from planet photos to their surface environments and impacts. With Voyager's help, we got information from Jupiter's storms to Neptune's moon. But now, its condition has changed significantly. The power inside Voyager is steadily weakening, which is why scientists have turned off many of its instruments to save energy. However, some critical equipment, like its magnetometer, plasma wave sensor, and cosmic ray measurement machine, are still operational and sending data. Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause in 2012, and Voyager 2 in 2018, and since then, they have been continuously studying the rare gases and magnetic fields in interstellar space. Scientists analyze this data to understand new information. Now let's talk about another amazing piece of information sent by Voyager. Recently, it measured the sound of the interstellar medium, the space between stars. In fact, a faint plasma wave, the sound of charged gas, was recorded. When scientists heard it, it felt like a low, mysterious sound echoing. They are trying to understand what the environment outside our solar system is like. Apart from Voyager 2, information about tiny particles in other regions was also received, indicating that the sun's wind still has some effect where Voyager is, though it's very weak. This is crucial information for scientists, as it helps them understand how far the sun's influence extends. But the day is not far when its battery will completely run out, and it will shut down forever. Yet, it will continue to drift among the stars. This is what makes Voyager so special. Now let's talk about the special message on Voyager, called the Golden Record. Scientists knew that one day Voyager would move beyond our signals, but they thought, hey, what if it reaches another civilization somewhere? If it does, they should understand who sent it and why. So a golden disc was placed on Voyager inscribed with greetings like hello in 55 languages. Moreover, the disc contains various Earth music, human faces, the sound of children crying, animal sounds, the roar of ocean waves, and Earth's images. It also includes pictures of humans and animals along with some mathematical and scientific information. In short, it's a small album of our civilization, created so that if another civilization finds this spacecraft, they can learn a little about us. Now the question is, how long will Voyager stay with us? As mentioned, its nuclear power source, plutonium-238, is weakening. Its battery is almost depleted, so scientists have turned off many instruments to allow it to send data for a bit longer. Still, it's expected that Voyager will completely shut down by the end of 2025 or early 2026. After that, it won't have enough power to send signals to Earth. But even after shutting down, it will continue to move through space among the stars, carrying our memory for billions of years. It's likely to keep drifting until it collides with something. Many missions have been sent so far, but why is Voyager so special? Because Voyager taught us to see the solar system from a new perspective. It showed us a path to look beyond the vastness of the solar system and time. From Jupiter's storms to Neptune's blue depths, it gave us images that have become part of scientific history. It made us realize that Earth is just a tiny dot, yet we, the humans living on it, can know the entire universe. This is the story of Voyager. What do you think about it? Will scientists be able to create equipment that goes beyond Voyager, or will it maintain its record? Don't forget to share your opinion in the comments.